Well, if anything, this is making them richer. Let's begin. Now, whilst probably wearing his invisible Superman cape, well, I'm guessing he thought he might have been anyway. But when Rishi Sunak stood up at the dispatch box in the House of Commons with his spring statement promising cuts on this and that, he, like most of us, might not have realised that unfortunately a lot of petrol stations appear to have a different idea, because according to The Sun, a lot of them haven't actually lowered their prices.
Well, that's obviously because the cost of petrol has probably risen again. You are so stupid. Oh, I hate this smug one.
Well, actually, that might not be the case, because as The Sun reports, petrol stations don't actually have an obligation to pass the price saving on to the customers, even if the government tells them to. Which, to be honest, I think is absolutely completely disgraceful, because not only will we probably soon have to take a mortgage out just to afford our electricity, but surely this means that by not passing a saving on to people, those struggling petrol stations out there will be getting more profits, won't they? So it's no wonder why people are angry about it. Can you imagine if it was like that with other taxes, like VAT for example?
What? I've got to cut VAT to 15%? No, I don't think so. I wouldn't be able to afford my Fabergé eggs that way. I think I'll put it up by 5% instead.
Forecourt operators don't have an obligation to pass the price saving on to customers, despite the government demanding that they do. Business Secretary Kwasi Kwarteng said that Mr Sunak has written to major retailers, trade bodies and the supply chain to outline that they expected prices to quickly reflect the cut. It should amount to a saving of 6p per litre at the pumps after 1p of VAT is factored in. Companies may also be waiting to buy fuel at a lower price before implementing the cut. Well, I don't know about you, but I personally think that it should be the law that if the government cuts a tax, then any potential saving, no matter how small, should be passed on to the customer. And that should be done immediately, because surely the tax is charged at the point of sale, isn't it? And therefore has got nothing to do with the retailer itself. I think I'll probably use my £2 or £3 saving from a tank of fuel on the lottery ticket. I mean, you never know, hopefully Mystic Meg might actually help me out this time instead of kicking me in the gonads. Anyway, to be kept up to date with the latest news, click that subscribe button down there so you don't miss my next video.